So Google Classroom is a great way to push and pull assignments, but it is a lot of clicking to get into each piece of student work. Pull the paragraph is a way to pull all of that student work into one place, leave comments in one place, and then still push out the comments to the students. Your first step is going to be to create an assignment in Google Classroom, and it does not matter if you push out a template, if you have kids create from scratch, or turn in something they've already been working on. The only thing that is required is that it's a Google document. Our next step is to go to Alice Keeler's website. She's a great tech writer and writes scripts and all sorts of things. And we're going to go to alicekeeler.com/pull the paragraph. And when you do, it's going to bring up a spreadsheet that you can create a copy of. When you have a copy of that spreadsheet, I would suggest renaming it so you can find it again, and then also placing it into a folder. But now we're going to go to Add-ons, and at the bottom should be pull the paragraph. And the first time you start it, you will need to hit allowed or continue a couple times. And then you're ready to begin. So here's this menu on the side. It says to choose a folder. If it was something you've worked on recently, it's going to be right at the top. Or you can always do a search. And so here's where it's going to automatically pull in all of the student work that's in that folder. And this is for testing purposes, so mine might look a little bit funny. I've put 3 pieces of student work in there, some great stories, and some Swedish here. So you can always format it, pull things over so that you can see the most at once. And each paragraph will be in a single cell. So if this student had multiple paragraphs, those would continue to go down the row. But I can see the student name, a link to the entire piece, and feedback is where you can do your writing. So I've left as student comments, and I might take and copy some of this for the next student and then make it more personalized for them. But if they do have some of the same situations, you can definitely copy and paste and reuse some of your words. If you really want more real estate on the page too, you can always hide some columns so you can see more of the student work. And like I said, these will continue. If that student had 3 paragraphs, those would be 1, 2, and 3, and you can continue to move. And it's still going to let you know who the student is, as well as see your homework or your feedback. Once you do have all of your feedback filled in, go ahead and send feedback. And now what's going to happen is every student at the top of their document is going to see the feedback that you left for them. So here you can see the feedback is at the top of the student work. And if I go back to that spreadsheet, I also have the option of emailing that feedback to all of my students as well. So that's how you can read all of your student work in one page, leave them feedback in one place, yet the students still get a copy. Thanks.